Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it's time again for me to participate in the monthly card Hoppin, a year of fun themes and techniques. Now, this card hop is hosted by Jen Schoolcraft of our Handmade Happiness Facebook group. This month's theme is snow, and the techniques are either splatter or sprays. So as you can see, I'm going to be using a couple of my Distress Oxide sprays, and I have some Canson watercolor paper here, and I'll be bringing in this Warmest Wishes stamp set by Simon Says Stamp. And I'm going to start by just spraying this, and I'm going to start actually by splattering, because I think sometimes the spray comes out too strong and the splatter's a little more forgiving. And that was tumbled glass. Next, I will use some speckled egg. And it's a very slight difference in the blues, but I think it's perfect. I'm setting that panel aside to dry while I color in my little snowman. And I love coloring things like snowmen and penguins, because really I am doing minimal coloring on the bodies, and I can focus my bright colors on their accessories. So I started with C3, and I'm just going around the edge and then kind of blending that with C0. And I try and remind myself to allow the alcohol inks a minute to dry, to kind of soak into and absorb in the paper before I try and add more colors. I am not the best colorist, but for me it's not really about being the best colorist. It's about having fun what I'm doing. And I am having fun just coloring in these little snowmen. Now let me tell you a little bit about our monthly hop. This monthly hop is so that we can use fun and different themes and techniques every month throughout the year. This is our second full year of doing this hop, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. I will make sure to link in the description box below all the participants in this month's hop. So make sure you check that out and follow along to see all the beautiful creations being made using this month's theme and techniques. Alrighty, I've got my two little snowmen colored in. Alright, I am going to dry this a bit with my heat gun, because as you can see, I got impatient, touched it, and smeared it. For this Christmas, when everyone's around. All right, hopefully that's dry enough. Seems to be. Now, I kind of want to do a little snowbank, because if I just put my snowmen there, they look like they're just floating in space. So, I am going to bring in my Distress Oxide, and I'm going to use one of my Simon Says Stamp blending brushes. And I'm just going to cut my own snowbank of sorts out of this scrap piece of cardstock. See, is that long enough? That should work. And I'm just going to place it about here. Maybe there.
Or is it just your eyes that have lit something in me?
Let me bring in my speckled egg.
My heart is pounding really fast, I don't know what to do.
And I'm just going to very lightly, with what's left on my brush, I'm going to use my Gina K Master Layouts 2 to cut this out. And then to cut the matte layer for this, I am going to just use this navy blue cardstock I had in my stash. And then I'll add our little snowman. And I'm thinking I'd like to add some of these snowflakes that are in the set as well. Now, before I do that, I think we'll do Sending Happy Thoughts Your Way.
Now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for that we'll fall in love in this winterland. Could we fall in love in this winterland? Wanna fall in love in this winter wonderland.
Now that we have our sentiment on there, I'm going to go ahead and add some of these smaller snowflakes.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs,
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's attach these little snowmen using my Barely Art Precision Craft glue.
it's falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace.
And then I think this little fellow I am going to pop up.
My favorite holiday.
And then I think I will pop up this panel as well.
Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am.
And I love it. What do you think? Should I add some sparkle? Let's add a little bit of sparkle.
Just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together.
Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.